All right, let's start stretching. Make sure my camera was being weird this morning. Okay, stretching the back of those legs out. Feel that stretch in those hamstrings. Should feel those from Monday. And go ahead and stretch your inner thigh. Lean to the right, stretch your left. And right side. And we're gonna bring it up and front of the legs. Big stretch in the front of the right. Good quad stretch up through the hip flexor. And other side. Push that knee back. And release, grab behind your back, lift those arms up behind you, open that chest. Above the head, we're gonna pull that right arm over to the left. Get that stretch down the whole right side of the body. And left. Let's go ahead and stretch our triceps too. So today we're doing a little bit more weight training than normal, so it's different. I'm gonna be using probably 10s and 8s because I'm still a little sore from Monday. Pull that right arm across your body. What's happening to the... Didn't quite get that all the way. And left. Pull that across. Get that back stretched out. Okay, so we are starting with squat presses. So again, this is one of those things that you can kind of decide how you want to use this workout. We're not going to be going fast. We are going to be counting. So you can use heavier weights during most of this stuff. Like our first exercise is going to be a squat and then a press, right? And then a squat and a press. It's not going to be super fast. So if you want to use heavier weights, feel free to. If you want to use lighter ones, you can use lighter ones too, and you know, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go medium-ish. Okay, so we're gonna do 16 to 24 of these. I'm not really sure. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna squat down and try and take our elbows towards our knees. So by the way, when you do that, you're sitting way back. You just don't wanna like lean forward with it. That'll be a lot of pull, especially if you're lifting fairly heavy weight. Okay, so here we go. Down, and we're pressing that right arm across and up. 1, and down, 2. Down, 3, 4. We're gonna do 24. 5, 6. So if you're using super heavy hand weights, you can stop at 16. 7, down, or switch out. 8, down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 8 more to go. There's 16. 17. 18. 19. 4 more. Down. 1. 2. 3. And 24. Whew, okay. So, that is the first one. All right, now we're gonna do an arm, which is just stepping apart biceps So you're gonna be like this. 1, 2, right? Then after that, we're doing 16 regular and 16 hammer. So quite a few of them. So use whatever size hand weight you want for that. I'm gonna probably try and use 12s. So it's like 32 of these. 16 one way, 16 another. So you want to step apart with every one though, just to be moving. So your feet start together and we start out to the right. 1, 2, 3, just stepping apart. You don't really want to lean. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I better move. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3 more. And there's 16 of these. Now, we're switching to hammer. Step apart hammers for 16. Stepping to the right first. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. 15 and 16. Ooh. Okay, setting those down, turning those doorknobs. Okay. Okay, grabbing a quick drink. And then we're gonna move on to some inner thigh stretches. Whoops. So these we've done before, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 2 weights, feet together. You're gonna step over to the right, stretch down, and then over to the left and stretch down. So it's up to you on what size weight. Just make sure that you're protecting your back by not, protecting your back by taking your hips to the back wall, to be honest. Because I worked with somebody this morning that was like this. You know, and it's like, no, you got to bend your knee and push your butt back like that, okay? Because you don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, so 24 alternating. Use 10s. Okay. You can use 12s or 15s. It's not that difficult, but just using 10s. Okay, we're gonna step to the right first. Ready and stretch. 1, pull it up to the left. 2, up. 3, and up. 4, up. You also don't have to take that weight all the way down to your shoe. You can go to your knee if you want. 6. You don't have to bend so far forward if you don't want. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 10 more. We're at 17. This is 20. We got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 24. Awesome. Okay. Brief rest. So next, we are doing a deadlift with side lats. So just be aware of how heavy you want to go out to the side with on these. Because what you're gonna do is, I'll kind of go side view to show you. You're gonna step forward, deadlift, step back, side lat lift. So on the deadlifts forward, there's a million ways to do them, but you don't wanna lock your knees and you don't wanna be stepped way out here. You know, you just wanna make sure that you're stretching the back of this front leg. So for me, when I do it, naturally my other knee pops in to help me get my hips back, okay? And I feel that stretch right away. So even though you're stepping forward, it's not very far away from the back foot. And you're gonna stretch down and you're gonna come up, back center, out to the sides. Okay, so we're doing 24 of those. So you can start with a heavier hand weight if you want and work your way down or however you wanna do it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna take my own advice. Okay. So we start with the right side. Step forward, stretch, come back center, 1. Just straight out to the sides, no higher, left, down. 2, right side, stretch, back center, 3. Left, 4, right, 5, left, 6, 7, 8, 9, lift, right side, going on 12 on the left, and up, right side, up, left side, this is 14 right here, up, right, 15, lift, left, we have 8 more, right, 17, 18, left, 19, right, 20, 4 more, down, up, 1, 2, 3, step forward, and 24, right? I don't know, close. I don't know how I ended up on the right, but okay. I probably skipped one. Okay. Now, we are moving on. So, let me, okay. We're moving on to a different one here. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 push-ups to a downward dog. So you're gonna do downward dog to 2 push-ups, basically. Okay, so we're gonna get a mat if you need it. So you start in downward dog, then you're gonna drop, do 2 push-ups as best you can and come back up to the downward dog, okay? So when you're dropping down into those push-ups, you are on your toes. Feel free to drop to your knees if you need to, because we are gonna try and get through 16 of these, okay? Which is a lot of push-ups on your toes, if that's how you're gonna end up doing it. So, you have the time to drop to your toes if you need to. Now, if you have wrist issues or hand issues or anything like that, you're gonna just do push-ups on a wall, and you're gonna go in, do 2 push-ups, and come up. You're gonna skip the downward dog, obviously. So we have our palms underneath our shoulders, and we are pressed up into that downward dog, and we drop down and do 2 push-ups. Press back up in the downward dog, push those hips back, come back, 2 more push-ups. Up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, 6, 7. If you start to feel this in your back, you need to drop to your knees. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to my knees. 11. 12. 13. Press up. 14. 2 more. 15. And 2 push-ups. And press up into downward. 16. So we're gonna come down to our knees, have our hands forward, and sit back briefly, stretching that chest. My heart rate's so high on this stuff. Why? Because it's so different than the normal Wednesday. Okay, coming up. Next, we are, okay, you're gonna get 2 weights. We are doing a, so you're gonna go legs apart, deadlift, like Monday, feet together, squat. Legs apart left, deadlift, feet together, squat. 24. So if you're already feeling the back of your legs, you might wanna go lighter weight. It's up to you. All right. So we start wide. You're not helping me, fan. Okay. Now remember, on this wide deadlift, your knees are still loose. They're not locked. Hips still go to the back wall. Ready, and stretch. Feet together, squat 1. Step out left. Stretch. Feet together, 2. Out right. Center is 3. Left. 4. Out. Center. 5. Out. This is 6. Make sure you're feeling the stretch in the back of those legs. 7. Out. 8. Stretch. 9. And out. 10. And out. 11. 12. Now it's getting heavy, so don't be lazy on the leaning forward. 13, you want to still watch that back, push those hips back. Out. Stretch. Center. 13. Out. 14. 10 more. Center. 15. Out. Make sure you're sitting in that chair for the center squat. 16. Out. Knees aren't locked on that wide deadlift. 17. Out. 18. 19. Stretch. 20. One. Out. 2 more of these. Outright. Stretch. left, stretch, center, squat. Woo, 24. Okay. Quick water break. Then okay. We are going to do dips with toe touches. So I'm going to show modifications for this. Okay, so for these dips, toe touches, what you're gonna do, not normal, but more advanced, is hips off, tricep dip, toe touch, right? And then you alternate. If you wanna keep your hips on